For more on this, Patrick Andelic joins us now. He's a lecturer in American history at Northumbria University in Newcastle. Thank you for joining us. Is there anything that you've detected in these files that fundamentally changes our understanding about the assassination of JFK and, of course, the consequences?
Not fundamentally, no. I'd say there's a lot of very interesting information in these files, a lot of interesting details that I think give us a fuller picture of Kennedy's assassination and its aftermath. But there's nothing in here that really fundamentally upends what we've known about that assassination. And to an extent, we really shouldn't expect it to. This is, as you said in the introduction, one of the most exhaustively covered and speculated events in recent American history. So the idea that there will be a kind of, there's a smoking gun, excuse the terrible pun, still to emerge is, I think, probably a little misguided.
For conspiracy theorists then, and nothing really to reveal that possibly somebody else was behind Lee Harvey Oswald, or indeed that he spoke to a member of the KGB assassination unit?
Well, we know that Oswald was kind of shopping himself around to various enemies and rivals of the United States in the months leading up to it. To the extent that there has been any kind of conspiracy, it's a conspiracy of silence between the FBI and the CIA in the aftermath of the assassination to cover up the fact that they knew Oswald was a danger and that they didn't take sufficient steps to prevent him from causing harm to the president. But one of the things that these disclosures have revealed in particular is the kind of panic that set in at the Kremlin among Soviet leaders in the aftermath of the assassination, fearing that they might be blamed for it wrongly, or that, say, Cuban allies had been freelancing, and a worry that perhaps a sort of overzealous American general might respond to the assassination by launching some missiles.
The files reveal an anonymous call was made to the British newspaper, Cambridge Evening News, giving a heads up about the assassination. Why would a British newspaper be specifically contacted regarding this, and how significant is that?
I don't think it's terribly significant at all. I could be proved wrong, but it seems to me a very peculiar conspiracy centering on assassinating an American president in Texas that has as one of its steps, okay, now we put an anonymous call in to a local newspaper in Cambridge in England. I think probably what that is the CIA just amassing as much information as possible on the assassination from every source they can and feeding it back so that it can be analysed. If you're a field agent, you don't necessarily make judgments about whether this is relevant or not. You just send it back to analysts.
Patrick Andelic, thank you very much indeed for joining us from Northumbria University in Newcastle.